Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We are back on Simon Family Farms, and we're into harvest, and we've got a lot to harvest. So we're going to get right back into it. And, we've got so much to harvest that I may do a little bit of work today, and then I just might do the rest of the harvest offline. I'll decide that sometime in this episode how much I'm going to actually do. So let's grab a truck or two and get this stuff collected. Start with the corn, I guess. Adjust myself in my seat. I was sitting cockeyed in my chair here. And my left butt cheek was taking all the pressure, so I had to adjust myself. I know, too much information. Sue me. It still has that glitch, and I think it's the combine. Did you see? You probably didn't pay attention, but it was still unloading. You could see it coming out of the pipe, but the thing was empty, and it was still coming out. And so as soon as I moved the truck, it stopped. I could have sat there for 15 minutes, and it still looked like it's unloading. That's a weird little glitch. Let me see if we've got if it does it on this one, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if it does it. I don't know if it does it every time. It took me forever to realize what was happening, because I kept thinking, good Lord, this thing's slow at unloading. Well, it wasn't really. It just is a glitch. All right, so let's watch. Okay, so there it is. It's unloading. If we look at the combine, you'll see the stuff's going down. And now it's empty. It's empty, but it's still going. See? It's still going, but it's empty. It's not got anything in it, and it's still going until I move the truck. Then it stops. Isn't that weird? Very strange. All right, let's get back to work. I really think it's some kind of a glitch with the combine. All right, I'm going to... What am I going to? I'm going to start the combine, and I'm going to line it up. Let me turn off the GPS and hit the Go to Work Scorpion button. And then let's get this feller going too. We're going to hit the Go to Work DAR button. Oh, that's not going to work. That's why I had the GPS going. I forget. It doesn't work down here because of the stupid... way the fields are done. Harvest 45 foot. There we go. Let's do that. We're going to start the engine. Turn the GPS on. Fix that. Do that. Start it up. And we're off. All right, I'm going to have to do this bottom part here manually because of all these contours. It thinks it's done right there. It'll stop. And then it starts here. And then it stops. And then it starts there and it stops. It's just not going to work. It a no worker for me. We'll hope the corn guy's working okay. Or gal. I think it was Dar. The corn gal. Uh-oh. That didn't work. There we go. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, come on. Give me a break. I'm thirsty. I'm always thirsty. What am I going to do about it? That's the question. What do I have in the fridge? Oh, I got a little bit of Southern sweet tea in a bottle. There's southern states in the United States, they make a very, very sweet tea. And now this is obviously diet because I can't drink sugar. So it's probably not as sweet as yours would be if you made it. And we don't make it. I buy it. It's called Gold Peak. Gold Peak Zero Sugar Sweet Tea. It is real brewed tea, it says. So that leads me to believe that some sweet teas are not real tea. Because why would they have to put that it's real tea on the bottle? Are you being fooled? Are you being fooled when you go to the grocery store and you buy what you think is tea, but it's not real tea? And if it's not real tea, then what the hell is it? Are they just trying to make you believe that only their tea is real? So they put it on the bottle? I mean, what is it? What is it? Is it a sales type of a thing? Are they just trying to trick you into thinking that theirs is better than everybody else's? Because theirs is real tea. Yeah, good questions all. So it's kind of like that question about, buy our brand. It's only, you can only find it in better pharmacies everywhere. And then so you have to ask the questions, well, which pharmacies are the better ones? You know, is my pharmacy a better pharmacy? And, it's a sales technique, but in this case, the technique isn't for the consumer. That sales technique is for the business. The people that are trying to sell something and they say it's only sold at better pharmacies, they want the pharmacies to think, well, we're a better pharmacy, but we don't carry that. So maybe we should because we're a better pharmacy. And so then they start ordering and selling the product when they weren't in the first place. So it's a sales technique. It's kind of like I'm from Microsoft and your internet is ruining, or your computer's ruining the internet. So we need your password so that we can fix it. Yeah, right. That's a scam, buddy. Anyway, to make a short story very long, I'm drinking sweet tea. I was thinking about that the other day. I don't drink alcohol. Nothing against it. I just don't. Mainly because I like other things better. I don't like the taste of alcohols. Beers and wines and whiskeys and things like that. So I don't drink them. And I just tend to drink what I already like. But I sometimes think that it might be funner to do videos and live streams while you're under the influence. I wouldn't know because I've very rarely ever been under the influence, so I don't know what's happening here. This is not working right. I don't understand. Is this off? Do I not have the proper setting? I bet I don't. Oh my. I sound like George Takei. Oh my. I don't think I've got the combine set up here because it's not matching up. Let me go back in to here. It says I do, but I'm not believing it. Let's switch this to the corn header because we're not on the right combine. And now let's do something different here. I didn't have the right setup, did I? All right, so let's set this up a little differently. I'm gonna go like that and that. Oh shoot. Now let's see what it does. Better. It's all better. So, Halloween is coming up in a couple weeks. And Carol and I have been watching, just for sake of simplicity, I'll say we've been watching scary movies. They're not all scary. Some of them are horror movies, and some of them are just dramatic, maybe not horrifically scary, but emotionally scary movies that might have to do with, the season, Halloween. And the night before last, we watched Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman story. Last night, I went for a classic. Don't know if you've seen it. It's called it's called The Fearless Vampire Killers. It's an old one from 1967. It's a Roman Polanski movie. It's got Sharon Tate in it. Sharon Tate was Roman Polanski's wife. Sharon Tate was one of the people that Charles Manson had murdered randomly. But anyway, that we watched that. It's a kind of a classical vampire movie. It's about half comedy, but it's kind of different. It's a different type of a movie. So that's what we watched last night. Tonight, I don't know. I'm thinking about watching. I mean, I've got lots of movies that are either dramatically scary. There's one called The Lady in White. That's pretty. It's mysteriously scary. There is a ghost in it, but through the whole movie, you're trying to think: is it really a ghost, or is it just psychologically scary? In the end, it is there is a ghost in it, and it might be scary to young kids. It might be scary to old ladies. It might be scary to men. I don't know. It was kind of scary for me, but it's called Lady in White. I've got that I can watch. We've got another one called The Changeling with George C. Scott. It's pretty good. And again, it's more of it's not a jump scare type of a movie. It's more of a psychological, scary movie that does happen to have some ghostly things in it. There's one with the guy that played Monk on TV called 13 Ghosts. I've got that. It's kind of, it's a little intense. It's got more jump scare type stuff in it. You've got movies like The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2 and The Conjuring, they don't call it Conjuring 3, but there's one about The Nun. I've got lots of, when I started looking, I was trying to find movies that were kind of scary for Halloween, and nothing was coming to mind until I started going through my old videos, my old DVDs, and all of a sudden, I got tons of scary movies to watch. It's just a matter of being in the mood to watch whichever one. It's my way of getting Carol away from those Christmas Hallmark movies. That ain't never going to happen, by the way. The only way I can get her away from the Christmas Hallmark movies is to ask her to watch a movie with me. Because she's always complaining that I don't watch movies with her. And I said, well, because you watch the same movies. I mean, literally, you can ask Scorpion, because he watches these with his wife as well as I do. And the thing that gets me, every single one of them is the same movie. It's just got different actors in it. And they have different things that they do. Somebody comes into town. It's either a guy on business or a woman on business. And they come to a town that has quaint Christmas things that they do. I mean, traditions, Christmas traditions. And those Christmas traditions are being threatened by something. Like perhaps a big chain business is going to come in and close all the little local stores, and you know their little quaint Christmas is going to be no longer viable, and blah blah blah. There's either a man or a woman, which either one comes into town, and then in town there's either a man or woman, depending on which one it comes into town. So if a man comes to town, it's a woman in town, and vice versa. And they kind of fall for each other. And usually the one that comes into town has a boyfriend or a girlfriend or vice versa. And so they put a three-way triangle type thing in there. And then everything has to, the Christmas spirit has to come in at some point and save the day and, you know, that kind of stuff. But they're all the same. It's the same movie. The plots are all the same. Literally. What happened here? Ah, I see. Okay. Continue on here. That stopped a long time ago, by the way, because if you look at the bin, there's barely got any corn in it. So while I was out here doing work with this guy, that guy was doing absolutely nothing. I think I've had too much caffeine today. I can't shut up. Now that I'm consciously thinking about it, I'm going to shut up for the next 5 minutes. Okay, I can't do it. I'm trying to think if if some of my movies that I like to watch, like King Kong and Godzilla and stuff like that, are those considered scary enough to be Halloween movies? Because I was thinking about watching King Kong versus Godzilla, because I haven't seen it since it came out. And then when I started thinking about it, I thought, well, maybe I should watch the original King Kong first, and then the original Godzilla, and then the Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then the King Kong versus Whatchadinger, King Kong Skull Island, and then, make a marathon of it or something. I don't know. All right, let's grab some trucks here. Get this one first. Wonder how the cattle are doing. Did I ever sell the cattle? I was going to sell cattle. Did I ever do it? Okay, they do need some silage grass, but they're not dying. They have lots of mix. Did I ever sell? I was going to sell the 5-year-olds. There's 2-year. No, I didn't. I didn't sell the 5-year-olds because I'm afraid they die at 6. Something happened. I went in time. Something happened. They died, and I can't remember it was because they ran out of food or if they got old enough. And I'm kind of pushing it. So I'm thinking maybe I should sell the 5-year-olds. So how would I do that? Let's see. I think I had to do that differently. I think I have to do that by going up here and hitting that button, and then go through here. Let's do this. That's a newborn. So let's run through. There's the 1-year-olds. 2-year-olds, 5-year-olds there. Okay, so then I hit the enter to move. Wow, I had a lot of 5-year-olds. Okay, those are all the 5-year-olds. Let's make sure. Okay, those were all the 5-year-olds. Let's hit space to confirm and see. All right, I made $43,000. Okay, now the pigs are a little bit different. I don't know if they go by age. Okay, he's done, and he's full. Let's grab the corn truck. Okay, so what were we doing with this? Oh, I was taking the corn in and having it cracked, not cracked. Jimmy cracked corn and it sells better? No. Drying it. I was drying the corn. This is very small, but it does work. So I'm not complaining. You just have to be a little bit careful. Alright, so you see it's loading on the right, and we've already got 57 on the left that's been dried. This is very slow because I have it on the slowest time setting. If I speed time up, it'll dry that corn very quickly. Head back out to the field. Back on the road. I swear to God, this road looks like it's made out of wood to me. What's going on here? I don't know. What was I doing? Oh, I was checking on the pigs. Is anybody at the pigs? Yes, there is. Okay. Now, the trigger for this is right in between these two doors, but you have to kind of find it. It's just... I'm pounding keys, and you got to kind of find it. It's here somewhere. Or not. Oh, I have to be on the ground, maybe. Maybe. There it is. Tricky to find. Tricky to find. Okay, so now the pigs go by weight, I think, because... Wait a minute. No, they have years. 3.2 years. Okay, they do. They do. So, I don't know how old the pigs get. So there's a bunch of 3-year-olds. And then 5-year-olds. But I've got all I can get. So I think I'm going to sell the 3-year-olds. The oldest ones. I'll sell the oldest ones. Man, some of them are really, really heavy. Why is that one so heavy? 832 pounds. He's heavier than the rest of them. And he's the same age. Oh, he's a male. And that's a female. That's a male. Oh, so are the males heavier? And how come I only have one male? That is odd. Nope, there was another male. 2 males. 2 males. 3 males. 3 males. 4 males. Okay, 5 males. I'm going to keep the males, I think, and sell some females. I don't know if I need to. I don't understand how this game handles that. Do you have to have a male and a female to make a baby? I don't know. So I'm gonna sell the 3-year-old females. So let's sell that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. We'll keep the male for now. For now, and I'll have to watch these. Okay, so 3.2, 3.2. That's a lot of pigs. Okay, there's another male down there. So we'll keep that one. 3.2 females. 3.2. Okay, there's the 2.5. So we're going to sell there. That's what we're going to sell. All right. Space to confirm. Made 54,000, and we're down on pigs now, but the pigs seem to breed a lot faster than the cows. So with that, I am going to end the episode. I hope you had fun. Thanks for joining me. Take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you in the next episode, hopefully. Ta-ta for now.